Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about Trump and insulin and prices and memories and questions. The reason we're going to do this is because Trump said something that has caused a whole lot of questions. He made a claim, and it's one of those claims that, well, people think maybe they missed something, is what it really kind of boils down to. This is what he said. Low insulin pricing, all caps, was gotten for millions of Americans by me and the Trump administration, not by crooked Joe Biden. He had nothing, all caps, to do with it. It was all done long before he so sadly entered office. All he does is try to take credit for things done by others, in this case, me. All caps, exclamation point. If you are somebody who is actually, now paying $35 a month for your insulin, you're already laughing. But for a whole lot of Americans who are not directly impacted by this, there's confusion because they don't know what he's talking about. The reason you don't know what he's talking about is because this isn't true. This is not an accurate statement. The reason people have those low bills now, the people who are paying $35 a month, that's because of the Inflation Reduction Act, the thing commonly referred to as Biden's Inflation Reduction Act. That's why this occurred. Okay? In that specific instance, the Biden administration took on the big pharmacy companies and won. That's what happened. Trump's claim here, the reason it's confusing is because there's nothing grounding it in reality. Why would he make a claim like this? My guess is because he spends so much time around people who will go along with whatever he says, he's now beginning to believe that the rest of America is like that. He can say things at those rallies that are just objectively false, and people applaud. So he kind of assumes that everybody else is as easily manipulated. That would be my guess. The reality is that Trump's big contribution to the American healthcare system was spending most of his time in office trying to get rid of the ACA. The thing that provides like more than 40 million Americans with insurance. That's what he tried to do while he was in office. Now, he will say that he was going to replace it with something better. We never saw that plan, and it didn't matter because he never got rid of it. He failed there too. So the reason it's confusing is because it's not grounded in reality. You're not forgetting something. It's just, it didn't happen. I think Clyburn said it best. Donald Trump is now saying he, not Joe Biden, reduced the cost of insulin. How can you be so bold with your lies if this guy didn't do a single thing but push to reduce, in fact, eliminate the Affordable Care Act? In fact, he used that as his reason for being against John McCain and mimic him for having cast the deciding vote not to eliminate the Affordable Care Act. That's much closer to reality. No. Your insulin costs are lower because of Biden. It had nothing to do with Trump. That's just, it's false. There's no reason to question that. You can go back to when the Inflation Reduction Act and all of that stuff was going on, and you'll see it happen then. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.